Mike here in Missouri at the Grow TradeFest in wonderful Lake of the Ozarks at the Four Seasons, the Lodge of the Four Seasons Hotel. And we are honored to have with me today the man, the myth, the legend, Tone Loc.
All right, man.
Man,
how's it going, man?
all that.
You all right?
Yeah, you're a lot of people's hero, man. Like, I watch people, when you came in, I watched them light up walking around you. Like, I would imagine you have a different view of the world because people are always just happy around you because you brought that happiness.
Yeah, man. I mean, don't be uptight around me, you know what I'm saying? Don't be mad around me. I just want nothing but smiles and happiness, you know?
Yeah.
Be peaceful, you know? I left all the scrapping alone, so. Plus, I'm born in the 60s. I'm 55 years old.
Really?
You know, I don't have a great chin over here for nothing, so. Nothing but peace, you know what I'm saying?
And you
That's
you
why I'm
look all
blazing
physically
this.
fit and healthy, and because I remember you was a little chunky back in the day, a little chubby, right?
Yeah, man, I had a little fuda, you know what I'm saying? Fuda, yeah, fat upper dick area, yeah, excuse me. So, yeah, that was going on.
Yeah, but now you're a lot taller than I thought as well. And I've heard people saying everybody's like, you see how tall Tone Loc is? Tone Loc, you don't know, he's like 6'3", about 6'3"?
No, just about 6 feet tall.
But my security guy was like, whoa, he big. And my security guy's all
No, they just a lot of entertainers are a little shorter, but you know they could if they're 6 and over, that's like whoa.
Yeah.
So.
How old were you when you started smoking weed?
How old was I?
Yeah.
I think I was a teenager, probably like 16 years old, because my brother wouldn't smoke with me. I wanted to smoke a little earlier, but my brother wouldn't smoke with me, so I had to wait, and I didn't really know where to get any at that time, so. I had to wait, you know, for a minute.
You're literally.
I made up for it.
You are, because you have children, right?
I sure do.
And do your kids realize how cool you are? And I mean that in the world. You're literally like the spirit of cool.
It's funny because my oldest one knows, because I was a single father. I raised him. My middle children, I have 6 kids. I have my middle 3 don't care. And they're like, yay. But the youngest 2, it's funny because the rap era has really taken off. So they're more into it, you know.
How do you feel about today's rap versus when people had talent?
I mean, you know, hey, it's cool. I'm not gonna lie. I like a few songs here and there. I'm not really, mad. There's a lot of people I have not heard of, but I want everybody to go out there and get their chips if they can. Today's rap is cool, man. It just has a little, a few more things than I'm probably used to, and they've taken it a little different way than it probably should be. But on the whole, it's cool because they're making money, so I can't be too mad.
Yeah. You were one of the first rappers.
Yeah,
like straight up, one of the first rappers, like main.
To go mainstream, they had them, before me, but what I'm saying, it hadn't gone like mainstream yet. So like the Wild Thing was like one of those first songs, the first rap song to cross over, go #1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, on the pop charts, and I was like, I had no idea.
Was that your
what
first
the
song?
heck crossover that? Yeah, I mean that was
that the first popular?
Yeah, I mean it's that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you have that moment where you woke like you just having a normal life and then all of a sudden you woke up?
Yeah, I mean, that song came. I mean, we were in the studio for a while, so I don't think anybody expected that. That song. I just expected to hear, locally in a radio station in L.A., and then I'd be happy and, get some little chop change, and I'd be happy. I already had other goals to go into real estate before that, so
could you imagine?
I wasn't interested.
Beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a double car garage.
I got you covered.
I think the world would have been robbed. Yeah, man. I mean, you've done so many things that are. I love Bebe's Kids.
Thank you.
Like is that one that you knew was going to be huge like that? Like literally, your character took over.
I had no idea. You have no idea. You just go into the studio and what becomes of it becomes of it. I didn't think anything was going to become of that stuff. I mean, who has any idea? Once you get behind the scenes, you kind of see the way that these people kind of hold off and wait and drop it at this particular time. So I think I'd probably gone back out on the road before I had even, thought about Baby Kids again.
Right.
And then probably about 9 months to 10 months later, they're like, oh, that voiceover you did is going to come out. I'm like, oh, okay, that's, I forgot all about it, but okay, that's cool, right on.
Yeah, that's
so I'm glad it took off, for the Hudson brothers.
We don't die, we multiply. That
we don't
line,
die, we multiply all day long.
Man, that line, like,
boom.
There's not a time, like back in the trailer park days, man, you get in a fight, and then that was like what you say before you come back and beat the shit out of everybody with your brothers. And
what's up?
Who was your inspiration to get into the industry? Because, it's not cannabis industry for you. This is just life and how it was. Everybody's smoking weed, still smoking weed.
My biggest inspiration as far as hip-hop, honestly, would probably have to be Run DMC.
Yeah.
Back in the day, because that's the group, honestly, that I thought was, cool. They were like, it was all East Coast, especially. There were like a couple of West Coast rappers, like I mean a couple, when I say that, I mean like one or two. You had like the LA Dream Team, Musician Lover, and then all due respect to Ice-T. That was it, and basically we wanted to listen to a lot of radio. And Run DMC had that style, and they dressed a certain way that connected to the West Coast. They had that all black hookup,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And West Coast was gangsterized, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people elsewhere they weren't knowing, they weren't familiar about that. You side of Los Angeles, they think it's all Hollywood and everything is Beverly Hills.
Right.
I'm like, oh, there's a whole nother little side of town. If you go across the tracks you go up over here, South Central, you know what I'm saying, Compton, and I go down that way. And that kind of, became a little bit more respectable. But their suits and the way they rapped, I think, was a little bit more taken in by the West Coast. So
remember the Fat Boys?
Do I?
Man,
a lot of Fat Boys. That's one of my favorite groups. Glad you said that.
Yeah, those guys were the shit back
Boys,
then.
hey.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of weed strain?
Indica. If that's what
anything indica.
Most, I don't want no bullshit indica.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want some real indica, the bottom line.
I have had people who are going to try to impress you.
I'm from LA, I want some,
weed.
that.
Do you go to dispensaries?
No, I don't. I'd rather I have exactly what I like. That's better than a dispensary, to tell you the truth.
Right.
Dispensary, they do everything. If my bud man is being too slow, then I do have like 3 or 4 dispensaries near my house that I will go on and tiptoe down the street. Like, I'll be being too damn slow today. So
I'm walking.
I might go that way, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I can imagine. You got to go to the dispensaries. They love you in there too.
Oh, just the fact that we have them.
You like one of the faces of weed. Right?
Yeah, just the fact that they have them, just an option to go into them.
Are you in the weed market as far as like, is there products and shirt lines, tone low?
No, people, they suggest that I do as much as I blaze, but I still like to perform. Everything this is going to put a smile on your face as well, but I like to perform. I don't have the time to sit back, and do the bud properly.
You let the older kids do
I like to let it happen, And I want some good bud, so I know everybody else wants some good bud, so I'm not the guy that can sit around and clip it around and do whatever. I want to make it, and if I have some, I want to make sure it's the bomb.
Right, yeah.
Bomb.
Oh man, can you imagine if you're smoking with Tone Loc and he hands you some mids?
Woo!
Oh, this not good.
Don't give me no boo-boo. You know what I'm saying? I don't want none of that.
Well, Tone Loc, how can they get in touch with you now? How do people show their love, and you got Instagrams and?
Yeah, I have an Instagram, but I'm not really on it that much, and I'm Facebook. I don't really, but if they want to get at me, I'm at rappertoneloc@yahoo.com. You know what I'm saying? That's my Facebook and my email hookup.
Oh yeah.
So
I still got Yahoo.
There it is. Still have it. That goes to show you. Hello, Yahoo.
Thank you so much for coming in, man. I appreciate it.
My pleasure, man.
Like so much. Your work means a lot to me.
Cool.
We'd like to talk Missouri Grow TradeFest. You're watching Lake of the Ozarks at the Four Seasons Lodge. This is We'd Like to Talk at Cannabis Capital. Tone Loc. Hello.
Yeah. All right. West Side.